to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So first on the agenda, we need to elect officials. So if anyone would like to make,
Can I make a motion that we just leave them as they are?
can we do that?
You
Okay.
can leave this, you can make a motion to leave this slate the same.
All right, motion by Brent to keep the elected officials the same,
I'll second it.
second by Cindy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
And you're both okay with that?
Yeah, I accept.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't want to say discriminatory.
So,
Got me in trouble the last time.
so next on the agenda is liaisons for 2026. So I'd sent each of you a copy of the changes that I thought everyone had wanted to make for this year. So for Jensen, I have community crossings grants, have the industrial park, I have the police department, and the attorney.
I can hear you.
For Bruce, MVH and town labor, TAC, building commissioner, 811 mapping, and ECI. And I did confirm with Bruce that he was fine with those. Brent is streets, Liberty Regional Board, and the Ball Diamonds. Dale is Fire Department, Community Foundation Board. Give me a slow down.
I'm getting there.
I gave you a copy too.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, and buildings. And then Cindy is Planning Commission, BZA, website, and clerk.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Next on the agenda is board appointments for Liberty Regional. So we received notice that Hunter Stanley is no longer interested in participating on that board. So we need to appoint someone else to that.
I was standing beside Jennifer when he said he didn't want to give it up.
He thought he had to fulfill his term.
Yeah.
He didn't know that he could resign.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have anyone else in mind for this position?
You know, Jeremy Marvin had expressed interest.
Jeremy who?
Marvin,
Oh,
not Martin, but Marvin.
Do we have a motion to appoint Jeremy? Or do we have anyone else in mind?
I'll make a motion to appoint Jeremy.
Okay, motion by Cindy to appoint Jeremy to the Liberty Regional Board.
second.
Second by Brent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Next on here is claims. Has everyone had a chance to review the claims for December?
So moved.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Brent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Has everyone had a chance to review the December 9th minutes?
Yes.
Motion by Brent,
Second.
second by Dale. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Can I switch seats for this year?
So has everyone had a chance to review the minutes for the special meeting on December 30th?
So moved.
Yes.
Motion by Dell, second by Brent. public. So if anyone has any business to come before the board, please step up to the podium, state your name and address. Right. So today I asked Bill Walters, who's the executive director of the East Central Indiana Regional Planning District, to come in and talk about how we may be able to partner with ECI to develop the east end of town, encourage economic development, also maybe look at some grants, that kind of stuff. So, turn it over to you, Bill. Thanks for coming in.
No problem. For you that don't know, I've been the director of East Central Indiana Regional Planning District for the past 9 years. I'm in my 10th year there. That is a organization, your dues are paid by the county commissioners. It is a regional planning district. We handle both federal, state, and local economic development as well as international development. As Jensen said, we met with him about a week and a half ago, I think down here at the dollar store, me and Michelle, on the 20 acres, he had expressed concerns of housing and some other things that you guys want to do. We can partner. We love to work with you on things. I've even talked to Bruce. He's made a few phone calls to me about street signs and that. There are grants and things out there. What would be helpful is, I still haven't had time to, like you guys, I'm at the end of the year reporting on grants, trying to get all my records in the computer right now, so I haven't reviewed any 5-year plan or 10-year plan that you have. But what I would like to get is a list of the things that you guys are concerned about, the things in the areas that you want to address. I don't make false promises. There's money out there. We chase it, but the best way is to look at your 5-year or 10-year plan and what you have in that plan. We have just completed the SEDS. As you know, there's some public engagement on that. So if there's things that have changed since we've had that conversation, I need to know what they are so we can update the SEDS. Why is that important? That goes to federal and state grants. That SEDS grants is used. That's the comprehensive economic development strategy for the entire region. I take care of 4 counties, Delaware, Grant, Blackford, and Jay. So if there's an update, all we have to do is update that. That is the EDA that helped pay for that grant. You guys didn't have to participate. We picked up a grant for that through them, and then we had the rest through ECI. We did that in kind, and then with a $30,000 cash that we had from the backside of administration grants. So the best thing to do is, I need to review, if you do have a 5-year or 10-year plan, do you know if you currently have one that's been, have you did a town?
We have a comprehensive plan for the town, but it is not a 5-year or 10-year plan.
Has it been up, when was it done? Do you have any?
It was 2023.
2023, okay. There's the place to start. We start with it, and we go with the list that you guys have of the areas of concern that you want to address. As I told Jensen, I'm in conversation with about 3 different housing developers right now. I just had a meeting last Friday with a major national housing developer. They are looking in this area. You kind of riding the coattails. The mayor of Muncie has done a great job of focusing on housing and has gotten a lot of interest from developers to look in this area. So this is not a bad time to have some of those conversations. Not only when you bring the national ones in, you also bring some of the smaller ones in, local, and some that do smaller developments instead of the 200 or 100 homes. They'll do the 20 or 5 or 10 in little certain spots and areas. One thing to be good about the 20 acres in that 5-year plan, I know as we talk, but if it kind of lays out what you guys want to see in there, I can chase anything. We can look at all kinds of things, and I can try to generate interest in the area. But what is it that this board wants to see? This is you guys were elected to do this. I don't want to chase something or recommend something that doesn't fit to what the community is wanting or needing in the area. So that list is where we will make our focus on. Obviously, in the end, you'll have all the decision in that deal. We'll just bring the opportunities to you. It's kind of like fishing. We can show you where the good ponds are and where the fish are. The ability for you to catch it now is a whole deal. And we can help you through that as well. Danielle, your attorney, knows I represent the county in international development and others, so we can help you with the developers or with putting the projects together. That's not an issue. The issue is making sure that we're going in the right direction and getting the actual things that you're interested in Selma. So I know the housing was one of them on there. But one of the things on housing, what is it that you're looking for? Is it single-family dwelling? Is it multi-dwelling units? Is it duplexes? Is it townhouses? There's all kinds of different housing that goes on out there. And like I said, there's different developers for different aspects. And that's the ones that we need to entertain and show the property and see if we can generate interest in them coming here. I don't know your financials. I haven't seen them. What incentives, if anything, that you have. If you own the land, that is an incentive in itself right there. Part of one. I don't know what the gaps will be, but we will always try to force those gaps as small as we can get them, depending on the development. Some will work for you, some will not work for you. You just need to be honest and straight up what you can and can't do and where you're willing to go. Don't let them push you around. I mean, you have a cap and you know where it's at, and that's, the bottom line. In this deal, I mean, it comes down to negotiating. They like to, they always want something for nothing, and want to push it as deep as they can. But that's our job to help you separate those out, find the good ones that are willing to work for you. And as I said, I think Danielle can testify to this from what in the 16 years I've been doing this, I don't want to fly by night somebody to say, how big's your check? Because they're going to leave you. All right, we want somebody that wants to be part of your community. If they don't want to be part of your community, I don't think you should have an interest in it because they need to participate in it. If you're going to give up ground or do an incentive, they need to be in here for the long haul and do it. They can't assure you they'll make it, but their just is that they're here for the long haul, not to just jump in and jump out of here. So, planning side or any of that, I mean, we help you with the community crossing, CCMG. We were very successful in 2025 out of the 9 towns we take care of. We put in 5 applications. We brought in 1.6 million, a little over 1.6 million. We do have a full-time grant writing staff. I have 5 members now in ECI. Last year we put in 61 grants. That is both federal, state, community, and corporate grants. Corporate grants are your business. Community is your foundations, then your state and federal. Out of those, we hit 18 for 47,100 in the community and corporate, and then we were at a little over 500,000 in the federal side. We currently have grants in for federal and Department of Transportation for culvert for all the entire region. We just submitted a $500,000 grant for EPA for brownfield assessment and cleanups. That is whole county-wide, including you guys. We have been fortunate. We've gotten 1.7 million out of the EPA. We've done 3 completed now. I really think that we'll get this 500,000. We've been to the Brownfield Conference the last 2 years, or 2 conferences. The second one, we did a presentation, and we are encouraged to move forward with the $1 million revolving loan fund. That's if you were to get a developer and there's a brownfield site and there's remediation needed done, we could make the loan on that. I'll be honest, I've been at this for almost 6 months trying to learn this process. It is totally different. It is beyond, there's different boards. It's almost like having a bank and a loaning facility and the organization at the same time. That's something different for us, but we're not scared or not afraid to try and learn and see what else we can do to help the community. Participation is the big thing when Jensen sits here. Bruce is going to be the one attending the ECI meetings. Those are quarterly, February, May, August and November. And in those, participation is needed. That's where you get those projects out or concerns that you have and see what's happening in the other communities within 4 counties. You're not the only one going through the situations, problems, concerns that you have. We're all doing it. We're all small, we're rural areas. You've got Muncie and you've got Marion. Those are the big metropolitan. But all the rest of us across this 4-county region, all rural and exactly the same as you are. I'm on the board in Delville. We're facing the same issues you guys are with SB1 and everything coming down and all the changes. We're right in the middle of it, same as you are. I'm going through those webinars now. I'm going to the legislative dinner here in the end of January, and then we've got another one in February when they wrap up. There's a lot of things on the table. You probably heard of 1101 just got introduced. They're changing things. The landscape's changing pretty rapidly. So we're trying to stay on top of it. If we don't have the answer, step-by-step process of how it would be. The railroad and I coming through here, it just maybe because I had to turn around, I had to park over a piece of street, you know, tough. We just picked one up on Norfolk Southern coming through here. There's a $50,000 a year grant there that goes out that we haven't utilized in this region that I don't know anybody that's ever got one. Trust me, there's one going in all 4 counties. One of them maybe every 6 months are going to be going in from here on in because it's money they already have allocated to be distributed and go out. It isn't like they're pulling for something they didn't already commit to. It is community involvement as far as the railroad side of it. Same side as the banks. The bank has money. A lot of people don't know there's banks put money back into the communities. They have reinvestment dollars. It goes through IHCDA, which is mostly in the urban, but it can also be done in the rural areas once there's some communication and some talk. So it basically comes down to just laying out what it is you guys want to achieve. I know we've had one meeting. We need to get a little bit more, but putting together, you guys as a board, putting together what a list would be and prioritizing that in the order that you would like to see those things addressed, we would be more than happy to start working towards those goals and working with Bruce to try and achieve some of those goals.
Great. Any comments, thoughts from the board?
Questions? The one thing I want to reiterate, we are not a magic wand. Okay? I don't make dreams come true. We chase them. We do, and we win a lot of times. But we lose more than we win. We're a subsidiary. We're out there. Since 2009, our dues for ECI is 60. What we collect from all 4 counties, everybody that participates, is only $63,000. That doesn't even pay my salary. And I've got 4 other people on staff. We have been able to take those dollars and multiply them. Since 2009, it's a 16-to-1 ratio. For every dollar that's came in, we've been able to produce 16. Last year alone, it was 1 to 25. We have been able to keep the per capita rate at 30 cents per deal. We're the only state regional organization that has not raised dues on their citizens. Why? Because the backside of the grants have administration fees in it. We collect that. I am not a for-profit business. Every dime that comes through our door goes back out the door in one way or another to build the community. Clear across all 4 county regions. So, sorry, I've done a lot of talking. I'll shut up and let you go.
No, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, I think we can definitely get together and kind of talk through what we want as a board, and we can put something together and get that to you. Here in the next couple months.
Yeah, and I've worked with Jennifer. You guys have Community Crossing. We've had a couple projects. So she knows the office. She knows Michelle, I believe, quite well. Michelle is my right hand. If I'm not there, trust me, I'm on the road quite a bit. She's more in the office than I am. You'll probably reach her before you reach me. But if you send me any emails, please include her on that. And one of us will definitely be back in touch with you as soon as we can and try to move things forward as we can. If we need to be in the meeting, if you need us in your meetings, just let us know. Just like tonight, we'll make arrangements. You're lucky tonight it was me. Our town board meeting is the same night, but we had to move ours to the 22nd because 3 of the board members were incapacitated or out of town. So it was when you asked, it was perfect. I was out, thought I had a night at home. Nope, I'm still in a town board meeting. But if I'm not able to attend, Michelle will be. Because as you, I'm the president of the town of Daleville, and I also held the redevelopment commission. So there's some meetings I need to attend in that town on that night.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else for?
Very informational.
I will leave you with a card. Some of you are new members. I've never met, you never dealt, but please don't hesitate to give me a call if you need. You got it. I know you got it.
I've got it.
You got it? Okay. There you go.
That's my husband.
Okay.
Bill?
Anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you for coming in.
You bet.
Thank
Have a
you.
Good evening.
So the first thing on old business I have is stormwater. So did you attend the county stormwater meeting? Okay.
No, they're during the day.
Gotcha.
I have 0 chance of getting there.
All right, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that we still need to get the pipe camera. I think that's
I
something
think
that's
that's the
still on
last thing I've talked to Bruce about.
Right. So we need to follow up on that.
was supposed to happen at the county's?
They just wanted me to attend.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say because I was there.
Okay. I don't know if there was anything in particular,
Okay.
just asking if you attended.
Yeah, he just asked me if I could start coming.
Got it.
What days are those on and times?
Oh, my. It's like a Tuesdays at 1
stormwater-
to 3. Go ahead.
We're doing those the second commissioners meeting, which is the third Monday of the month.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah, they happen right after the commissioners meeting. We post it for 10:30, but, it's somewhere thereabouts. No, did I say it's the stormwater's the first. That's my final answer. We did unsafe housing the third. Stormwater's the first.
I just lost me.
First,
First Monday of the month, 10:30 location.
the commissioners' courtroom where they hold their commissioners meeting.
I do want to tell you guys, there was a gentleman that came in, I don't know if it was this week or last week. He lives on 50 South. And he was asking me about the ditch that we have been talking about that needs cleaned out. He said there literally is never water in it, ever. He said even when we had that downpour
Yeah.
of 4 inches, there was no water in it.
Sometimes there's small amounts in it, but it's never utilized.
Right. Well, I told him that we were discussing it and that we thought it needed cleaned out to be effective.
Well, on south of 50, it truly does.
And that's what he was talking
Okay.
about, that side.
But the commissioners recommended we reach out to whoever's over the stormwater in the county, correct, to get that cleaned out or look at getting that cleaned out?
They actually advised me to go talk to the engineer,
Okay.
the county engineer, which he works in my same building, and he knows nothing about what the hell I was talking about whatsoever. He told me that I need to talk to the surveyor's office. And so, when I did get a hold of the surveyor's office, they told me I need to go through the commissioners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're getting the runaround.
What is it? Currently, the engineer, that's down there at the highway, he told me as soon as we got some rain or whatever, he would come out here and look at some of this stuff with me.
Okay.
But not to expect nothing from the railroad.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, the surveyor's office basically, led me to believe they're not overly active.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Anything else on stormwater before we move on?
Carrie brought up a real good point. Fannin in the BZA meeting, I don't know if you heard any of that or not, but they let I'll tell you, whatever. They're gonna let him have them horses down there. But the BZA also put in a thing to where if it starts messing up the stormwater that's running across that property, that there's something that we'll be able to do about it.
Okay.
Because that's what Mr. Fannin was concerned about. Because that ditch it's just an open ditch. And the guys that the surveyors hired last year, he basically just come in there and mowed all the trees down. He didn't, as far as I know, he never checked the grade one time to see if it actually flowed that way.
Okay.
But I think the BZA did a good thing on putting some limitations on that.
Okay. I threw radios on the agenda. I don't know if we want to talk about this right now or move on. But I asked Jennifer to print this out. This is what I had put together that shows the cost for the AT&T FirstNet solution that the fire department uses. It's same thing. Also, a couple other towns throughout the county use this same system for their board and employees to improve communication and also some efficiencies too. So I don't know if we want to talk about this right now, or maybe we want to proceed with this? I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a great thing. I don't know how we're gonna afford it.
Okay.
I think it'd be something that we'd have to put into the budget, and whenever we redo our budget,
June.
to see how much of this we can get paid for through our budget. Whether we gotta add another line item or, it's a good thing. Everybody knows it's a good thing. Everybody knows it's gonna improve communication between all emergency services. I just don't know where that money's coming from. And with a $600 monthly charge, that's substantial.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, we can continue to, review this and see if there's ways we can cut cost on this or, make up some of the cost, so.
Well, I thought the last conversation too, we were gonna look at seeing what our internet plan here was in the building and see if that would take the place of that, and so on and so forth.
Because, yeah, there will be some,
We
yeah,
need to evaluate that,
yes,
Wonderful.
because it could improve that.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry, there was a side conversation to that.
Okay. Here's my note. So anything else on the radios before we move on? Okay. I have on here ADA. I know we completed that RFP. I'm not sure where that was left off.
I got the, I don't know if you call it contract or whatever from them. I just sent it to Danielle today for them to review.
Okay.
Once they give us the okay, I'll schedule a meeting with them.
Okay.
And I'll let you guys know when we're to that point, so anybody that wants to join the meeting can.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Next topic on here is the truck. And when I put this on here, I was thinking of the old truck. What we want to do with that. I believe the last conversation we had, we wanted to sell it. But I wanted to get your thoughts on it and then, decide how we want to move forward with that.
My thoughts are to resell it, and if we can reappropriate that money for other usages, we need to.
Is the new truck up and going? Last thing I heard, we didn't have a salt spreader.
Right, yeah. No, it's not yet,
Okay.
but just trying to,
Okay,
plan ahead
be
here.
proactive.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have no issue in selling the thing.
Okay,
We sure don't need 3 trucks.
right, okay. So do you know if there's any, how we would go about selling it? We would just sell it, as the town, or is there any, forums or, websites that we would put that on? What's the,
I think it's one of them,
What's
don't
the
we have to take
value of it?
bids on that?
What's
We-
the value?
well, we'd probably have to get it appraised, wouldn't we, to sell it?
I would say so.
The answer depends on how much it's worth.
Well, it depends who you talk to,
Okay.
because the frame has a couple rust holes in them, but they've been operating it. And it's got a fairly new flatbed, aluminum flatbed on it. And, but the drivetrain, depending on who you talk to, is worth quite a bit. And it's only got what?
25,000 miles on it?
Yeah, 25,000 miles, and it's a 2011. I mean, there's some people that can go around and delete what's going on with that. As the government agencies, we cannot
Right.
delete that. So,
The debt.
a private sector, it might make somebody a good truck.
And there's been a couple of people already expressed interest in putting a bid in, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
I would say, I would guess, we'd just have to put it out for bids.
Yeah.
Get something.
we don't need an appraisal, you don't think?
I don't think you have to get an appraisal on it. Well,
It's a 2011, so it's 15 years old.
can you give me a roundabout idea of what we're talking about?
Can you set up minimum bid for bids?
With the condition of the frame and what's what's going on, I think we'd be lucky to get 10 grand.
Oh,
I know a couple guys that's already offered 17.
okay.
Don't lose their name.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure, but I don't think we have to get appraisals on it.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, the next thing on here I have is the elections. Did you or Danielle want to touch on that?
Okay. So the earliest we can do anything is for the 28 election. We could have, to get people staggered, would be do 2 people in 28, 3 in 30, to get them, to get everyone on even years, and then you could go to the county running the election. And you guys asked who all did that, and only Delville did. So Albany didn't. I don't think Eaton did, and I don't think Gaston did. So John was pretty sure Delville was the only one that did it. So we have all of this stuff to do it if you decide that that's what you want to do.
So the earliest we'd be able to do it would be 2030, or would it be past that?
So you have to get your, well, yeah. By the, yeah, correct. The way Delville did it is, I don't know how they came up with this. I guess we could have asked Bill, but the two with the fewest amount of votes were the first 2 to go up in 28, or you could draw straws. I mean, it doesn't matter. And then the other 3 went the next time.
Okay.
And I assume the clerk goes with the 2.
I think so. So it's just a matter of if that's what you want to do, or
Question,
I may or may not know the answer to it. But I will find out.
money. We got, the elections here cost us money to have elections here. How much is that gonna cost us to run through county?
Doesn't,
I don't think it does, yeah.
it doesn't, that's the point.
That's not hard then. Okay.
And then you
Plus-
have to have your stuff in place by next year, so we have to have it in place in 27 to be able to do the 28. So it's something, if we do, we might as well just start working on and get it in place now, but
Totally agree. I can volunteer to be one of the first ones to run for an election if you want.
that's, volunteers is a good option too. I'm not sure where Delville came up with theirs, I just made a note of it.
I have no issue with that.
I would also say, I think that the citizens and the, people in general, feel more, validated, secure with it going through the county than the way that we had to do it. So, just my opinion on some of the comments I received from the election that I ran in, I don't know, whatever year. Well, are we in our 3rd year now? So, 23?
Second. This is second year, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They all blur together.
No, this is 3rd year. Yeah. Okay.
so.
Holy cow.
So,
Do we need a motion on this?
Well, you guys just, no, not necessarily. You just need to tell me what direction you're going, and then I'll start preparing stuff, and then you'll vote on the,
Well, I'm with Brent. It's gonna save us money that we need to do it, but that's my opinion.
And I
Yeah.
like it better than, kind of the way it worked before.
Yeah, I think it'd be much easier through the county.
Yes.
that doesn't mean the state won't change and we have to pay for it to go through there, but right now, there wouldn't be.
Okay. You brought up a good point. I think people would be more comfortable doing it that way.
And I'm so excited we get vote centers this year.
Happy for you.
I think it's a great thing. I mean, even though I'm not gonna get to be involved as much this year, but
I I think it's gonna help some of the older population, I really do, where you can vote anywhere.
Anywhere in Delaware County.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I know my mom will be excited.
Yeah.
I mean, just being able to tell her, vote wherever you want.
Okay, I can start getting that worked on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next thing I have on here is the brackets for pole ornaments. Do you,
I'm not sure, are we in need of more, Travis, Cody? No?
I think we already dealt with that.
okay, I thought I saw something, yeah.
There
okay.
was something in the minutes or
Yeah.
something about
Well, we
14 or
purchased-
16.
We
or-
purchased them and
Oh.
reimbursed them.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
because at the time, we didn't have a motion on the table, we needed them, so Christmas and Selma paid for them, and then we reimbursed, so.
Okay. All right. So any other old business, Dale?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I forget now if it's a I did. I'm slow on that. I'm so afraid I'm gonna forget this. Go
All
ahead.
right.
No, you go ahead.
Go
'cause I don't
for
want
it.
you to forget.
I think we all want you to go.
Okay. Greg Seinfeld texted me complaining about the roads over off of 550. That's in the town limits. Liberty's one. I don't know what the other one is. There ain't no road signs.
Behind Drive.
Honey and Otter.
All right, they need road signs. But I went over there again today. There's nothing wrong with them roads. I mean, I told him that I was gonna try and be over streets this year, and I can't, I don't see anything that he's complaining about.
Are those they're concrete, right?
They're concrete, they are concrete. And, I mean, you know where every seam is,
Yeah.
but they're not busted up, they're not, I mean, they're both less than 200 yards long, so you ain't doing 30 on the things. I just wanted it brought up that he called me and I went over and checked, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Are the seams raising up at all? Is it bad?
They probably are when the ground's freezing and
Yeah.
thawing, I'm sure that's happening, that's what concrete roads do.
Right.
But as far as the roads themselves, they're good shape.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
something we wanna check out in the summer to see if any have
Yeah.
risen and then
Yes.
possibly grind them down or something, 'cause
Well, I talked to Bruce about a year or so ago about them, and Bruce was telling me that he thought they had to be either totally ground down or totally taken down in a new base because they're concrete. But the way he talked, it was gonna be very substantial amount of money to fix them roads. But I don't see anything wrong. I mean, I'm asking you guys to go, and if I'm missing it, please go look at them, but
I delivered mums over there in the fall and I didn't see anything wrong with it.
I didn't, yeah, I didn't see nothing. I even went in the cul-de-sacs over by Eddie Welch's. I didn't see nothing wrong.
We didn't find any concrete sticking up when we were plowing or nothing.
I couldn't hear you.
We didn't find any concrete sticking up or nothing when we were plowing.
I see nothing wrong with them. I really did.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go, take a look at it
Yeah.
too, but just get eyes on it, but,
Yeah, please do.
yeah. Any other old business?
No, that's all I had.
Okay.
That's how I was trying not to forget it.
Well, we're going the other way now. Cindy?
Not anything.
Okay.
I really have nothing other than we're working on the design for the town entry signs, and as soon as we have the design, we'll shoot that out to you guys, and just give you a once-over to look at it, and we'll get them going.
Okay. So Bruce gave me a few notes. So I'll bring them up now. Are we gonna talk about the speed limits? Okay, I'll mention that later.
Yeah, I'll get that one.
All right. So he mentioned on Jackson around the Dollar General taking you back to 32. What would the board want as a light? Street light on pole, or one that would have a town, or one that we have at the town hall, which will cover more ground. Street lights are $7 a month. The other one is $18 to $19 a month. My opinion is to put it at East Jackson post and put the one like the town hall, put closer to the Dollar General, allowing more light to see when turning on off 32. Electric is supposed to be replacing light at Railroad and Union.
It's flickering bad.
Okay.
I love the light that he got out here for me,
Yeah.
but I don't know if the neighbors would appreciate that. I don't know where he's talking about putting it, but
Yeah.
I know I was down there a couple nights ago at Jackson, where Jackson and Jackson meets.
yeah,
It is very dark there, right?
Yes.
in
It
front of
is.
children.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we need a street light, but not one that's going to shine sort of like Cindy's.
Cindy's is the sun.
I mean,
Yeah.
because neighbors wouldn't appreciate that. Well, I'm just saying down there, they wouldn't appreciate it. So, but.
My neighbors,
But
thank
I think
me.
if you put it on that pole right there on the south, right there, and shine it kind of towards that intersection, cause that's what first he told me something about a pole. And then Jennifer and I went down there and looked, and there's a really nice pole on the south part of that intersection right there that, it's a fairly new pole. And I really think if we put one on that pole right there, it'd be wonderful.
South on the Jackson that comes up.
Yeah,
before
where it turns like this and this one kind of turns off, there's a pole right here.
Okay,
And it's like 150 feet away from them houses.
okay.
So, I mean, if you get a chance, you might look at that, go down there and look at that, because I think that would be our best
But
option.
it is dark.
Yeah,
And
well-
I do have an email in my inbox from AEP, and I'm not sure why I received it, because I think Bruce reached out, so I was going to get with him on that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a contact,
Yeah.
that's what he told me.
So I received the email about the light where they want, I didn't reach out, so.
Okay. I think that's everything for now on that. So I guess we're just gonna look to see if where we want to put the light and if we wanna move forward with it and then go from there. So,
Well, I think it's needed.
Yes,
It is dark.
I agree.
okay.
What about down here at Albany and Jackson? Where the business is? You know where I'm talking about? He used to have a light down there, and it's no longer working, but it is kinda dark down there.
I haven't been there during the dark, I don't know. The place that sells refrigerators and stoves? I don't know. I seen he had some soffit issues the other day, but I didn't notice.
Yeah, I mean, it's kinda dark down there when you stop.
So,
Okay.
yeah, we'll check it out. Okay.
Check.
while we're on that, I need a total of Christmas lights hung the day they went up and when you guys were taking them down.
Yeah, that's in my inbox too.
Okay, thanks. I have to give them that every year.
Okay. So there's a couple things in table business. If it's tabled, we have to make a motion to discuss it, right?
Motion to take it off the table if you want to discuss it. Motion to remove it from the table.
Do we want to discuss any of these tabled topics at this moment? I'm assuming the Commonwealth one, no, since we tabled it till March. But the salt pad wall, do we want to talk about that?
Do we have any more information?
We need someone to,
I thought one of the young men was gonna talk to, moving in blocks from IMI to here for the salt barn.
I talked to Clem, I don't think he's got a hold of Steve Schroyer,
Schroyer.
but Travis and I kinda had an idea, like, that you guys have down at the county, Brent, how your guys' salt shed is down at the county garage.
Yeah, what about
Do
it?
Something like that, instead of the concrete blocks.
Them cement walls?
No, did you say they were treated, is it treated lumber down there?
On top of cement walls.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's something we could talk about this summer.
Yeah, well, you can go down there now, the salt barn's empty.
Is it?
Yeah, so you can pull in anytime, go down there and look. We have cement walls up about 3 feet high, but on the side where the treated lumber is, that's a cement wall up 4 feet high. And they put the wood on there to kind of try and slow down eating the concrete up against that other building. But you're more than welcome to go down and look at it.
Okay. So, still tabled, so, okay.
I think the
That's what
blocks
I'm
are
gonna
gonna be
call
the
it.
best way for you all,
I know.
but I don't know.
Yeah. So for new business, I didn't have anything to put in there, so I'll just go around the board. Dale?
No.
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. All right, we're to you. She's got a lot.
I do. It's not necessarily in the same order as your agenda though, so I'm gonna go in my order so I don't get confused. The first thing is, and I'm gonna have to type this at the same time as explaining it.
No, you don't. I feel bad. It's okay.
You should feel bad. Okay, so on 115 South Albany, this is the one where we had an issue with, on the commissioner side before they transferred the property to us. John was able to get a hold of the company that technically still holds it because the commissioners never got their actual title transferred to them before they transferred it to us. They just had a certificate. And their name is Pinnacle Properties LLC or Inc. or something. So he got a hold of their representative in Michigan. They have agreed to just directly sign it over to us instead of making us go back through the court process and delay all that time. We have already prepared the deed and sent it to them. I think they were supposed to meet with that guy yesterday to sign it. We haven't got it back yet. But we also had to send a sales disclosure, so it may take a few days to get both of those signed and back. But that is going to streamline it a lot faster. What that then does is put it in our name immediately. But what we will have to do in order to then transfer it and sell it is we still have that lien on there for the demolition of the house. So we have to release that lien in order to perfect any transfer when we sell it. So I went ahead and prepared both things that are needed for you guys to do that. And you can do them both tonight. You can wait on the lien until the sale, but you have to release the lien anyway, so you may as well do it together if you want. So you have Resolution 2026-01, which is exactly like what you did have when the commissioners were giving us the property. You have to accept this property from Pinnacle Properties. So the resolution just goes through and says you're accepting the transfer via quitclaim, has the parcel number, legal description, commonly known address, and has the date. So this, if you want to go ahead, I'll start with that. If you want to do, hang on, let me cut.
Has anyone had a chance to look at that resolution?
That was sent in an email, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any concerns, or do we have a motion to accept the resolution 2026-01?
So moved.
Motion by Brent, second by Dale. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, so along with that, do you have that printed, or do I need to circulate this one?
Circulate it. Sorry.
This one?
Somebody else sent me a lot of stuff to print.
The lien release goes with that, and it just identifies Pinnacle Properties, parcel number, legal description, and then our exact amount on our lien.
Okay.
So I would do a motion to release this lien, and Jensen, you're the only signer on that.
What's that lien amount?
17.5.
Does that have all the stuff on there?
So it just just says plus costs and
Plus penalties and interest.
penalties and interest.
Okay. Do you have the comment at the bottom about social security numbers and all that? That's what I meant.
Oh. I don't know, I can't see it.
No,
Alright.
there's no social security
I can
numbers.
add it. Does it say I redacted that on the bottom?
I affirm under the penalties of perjury
Yep,
that
I
I
got
have
it.
taken reasonable care to redact
Okay.
each social security number. Okay, yep,
Yes, it does.
okay. I was looking for a social security number. Okay.
It's a requirement by the recorder's office.
Okay.
I'm not recording it. No, this won't be recorded until the quitclaim deed is received.
Okay.
I make a motion, we go ahead and.
And they don't know about this.
Motion by Adele to approve the lien release for the property, for the Pinnacle Properties property.
I'll
Second.
second.
Okay.
Second by Cindy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Dale is listed as a town council member and Bruce is the vice president on this. We would just mark
Oh,
it out.
is it, is that on the, yeah, just mark it out,
Okay.
unless you wanna reprint another one. Okay, there is, I'll try to make this a quick explanation. There is a lien assist program that the county has signed up for. So instead of the county processing any lien that comes into their office, they have now engaged a company called SRI to do all of their liens for them. SRI is a company that does our tax sale, our deed sale, so they've worked with the county for a long time. They do probably 82 or 86 of the 92 counties in Indiana, so this is what they work with is properties. When this program was presented to the commissioners, it was believed that there would be a $5 charge for any lien that was being processed, and that would be paid to SRI. We have now found out that any entity that also puts on liens, so Liberty, Delaware County Regional Wastewater, Muncie Sanitary District, Delville, Albany, us, any entity or town that needs to put on a lien, if you sign up for this lien assist program, you will also have a $5 fee per property that gets a lien. What we did in the county is then adopted an ordinance that assesses a lien administrative fee on the property being liened, so that other taxpayers are not paying for the town having to pay a lien fee. So the county ended up, we did a $60 lien fee in the county because they have a really high percentage of liens that end up getting written off in tax sales. The Regional Wastewater District hasn't made a final decision, but it's looking like they may only do like a $25 lien. So 20 would go to the district, 5 to the vendor. Right now would be SRI. What this program is a centralized lien database, essentially. And it's kind of a one-stop shop. So instead of submitting a lien and then not really being able to track it through the auditor's office, or maybe something didn't get put on and then a house sold before it was put on and then you don't get to attach to the sale. As soon as you submit the information into this program, and I've watched a demo on it, it goes into this chart that you would all have a login to that you could see, and you can give me access to be able to use it for when I get calls from title companies and things like that. But you can track it all the way through. So they will send out notices to people, they apply the lien, they monitor it, they check for payments. When payments come in, they draft the releases, they submit it to the auditor. So they do essentially the entire thing for you for that $5 fee. So you do not have to participate in it, but I believe the city, MSD, the county is doing it. So the way I explained it to Jensen is you will have to, if you don't, your liens are gonna be kinda like 1980 style, while everybody else is in 2026.
I just.
$5 per property liened. But
That's-
you, yeah, that's your cost, and you have to pay that up front. So if you submit 10 liens a year, which I don't even think we do that, it's not really that big of an expense, so it doesn't really, I'm encouraging you to sign up for it because it's gonna be hard when the county signs up for it and starts piloting this program for you not to be in it, to be able to access it and see what everybody else is seeing. But you then could set whatever dollar amount you wanted, and I'll draft the same ordinance for you to recoup that fee for whatever property owner is getting liened. So you essentially won't be out anything. And then you will also have a fund you'll set up for that excess money, and it can be used on anything related to dealing with liens. So paying workers to go out and put notices up, or the building commissioner to go look at it, or Jennifer's time and having to submit stuff. So you have a little bit of an extra fund there to help deal with these properties that are being liened. So it's kind of a win-win, I guess.
So what do we need to do with this? Do we need to?
Decide on a dollar amount to
Yeah,
tell her
if
what
you
we're on,
guys are-
5 or 25.
Yeah, so a couple of things. Just if you are interested in getting signed up for it, I'm gonna get with SRI, because like I said, I was told they had already been out here and talked to someone, so I don't know who that was. And then let me know how much, so that I can present, an ordinance with the dollar amount in it.
They talked to Sarah when she was at the sewage department. And when I went in to talk to Brad and Kathy, some of the information I got was different than what you just said. So, if,
Okay.
if there's a way, you are gonna try and get him to come talk to us? Is that what you just said?
They told us that they would go talk to every town and entity placing liens.
Okay.
Okay.
My opinion is be easier just to mirror Delaware County, what they're doing.
Yeah,
That way it's streamlined across the board.
me too.
Do we need to vote on it?
No, you just give me direction. If you are thinking that, if you could have a discussion about the amount maybe to let me know what to put into a draft ordinance.
I mean, most of the
$5.
liens that we file right now are mowing. It's where they're mowing the properties that have been abandoned in the town.
I don't wanna do the $5. I think we ought to do like $25, because like she said, most of our liens get throwed out, or we get wiped off. So let's just don't trade money, let's build a little bit of money up,
Makes sense. Sure.
in my world.
The idea is to offset those liens that are,
Okay. Yeah, that makes
okay.
sense.
Nice
25.
way of putting that.
So I'll call and get with Chad at SRI.
Will you send me
And
that
I'll propose
contract
25.
also?
Chad's? Yeah. Okay. I sent everyone an update on what I was asked to look into for Charity Morrow. Does anyone have any questions? Good, okay. Another new one. This is, I know all of this stuff did not get there in a very timely manner because of Christmas, but ordinance 2026-01 is the virtual meeting attendance ordinance that you guys requested. This outlines the statute that allows you to attend virtually. Your decision was to have no more than 2 meetings a year be allowed to be attended virtually. The person has to be able to see and communicate with the public. The public has to be able to see and communicate with them. And this just just outlines the statute. At least half of the members of the body must physically be present if somebody's gonna be attending virtually.
So if we were to do this, we would have to have somewhere to project.
So what we've done is use the laptop. Even in the county, we don't have the right system to be able to do it through the live streaming. So we, like for the district, we just turn our Surface to where they can see the person, and we just do like a Teams meeting or
Okay.
something, and then show their face to the audience so the audience can see them and talk to them and hear them. It doesn't have to be like real formal.
Okay.
So this outlines that, and if it is your pleasure, you can go ahead and introduce it tonight.
What's the ordinance number?
2026-01.
No, okay, I have it here. So do we have any concerns, or would you like to introduce ordinance 2026-01 for virtual meeting attendance?
So moved.
Motion by Brent,
Second.
second by Cindy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
I actually thought it was one of the easiest ones to understand.
Do we want to go ahead and move forward with it, or do we want to wait? If someone want to make a motion to suspend the minutes? Or do we
Can.
want to wait?
Yeah.
So is that a motion?
Motion
Yeah.
by Brent,
Second.
second by Dell. All in favor?
Aye.
Do you have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2026-01?
So moved.
Motion by Dell,
Second.
second by Cindy. All in favor?
Aye.
This doesn't give you the opportunity to go to board more often now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Should put that caveat in that motion.
All right, 2025-05. I made the requested update, which was that the trailers are prohibited at all times. And I think that was the only request. So if this looks good, then it's already been introduced and it can be adopted with the amendment.
I make a motion that we adopted with the amendment.
Second.
Motion by Dell, second by Brent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, hang on, let me get caught up real quick. Doesn't help.
Who seconded that? You?
Me.
Okay. Do you have that copy?
I have everything in the email, but pass it around for signature, please. Thank you.
Okay, 2025-06 is the off-road vehicles, golf carts, ATVs. The actual ordinance did not have any changes, but we added the title on the permit to be consistent with the ordinance, and then, there's also the waiver attached to it. So the motion would again be, if you're ready to adopt it, a motion to adopt with the amendment to the permit.
Do we have a motion?
Sorry.
Yes.
Motion by Brent to
Second.
adopt ordinance number 2025-06, second by Cindy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
What we were talking about?
No, I didn't want to talk about this, because they were, oh, understood.
Okay.
Do you have that one to pass around? And then also the virtual meeting?
I don't know why I'm picking and choosing. Well, I wrote on the top of it. No, it's introduced, not adopted.
We just adopted.
Oh, you know you did, yeah. Well, I wrote introduced before I knew you were gonna do that. I'll reprint the first page, just sign the last. I think this is the clean copy of that one. Okay, the stop sign ordinance. So we finally, this is 2025-07 that was approved last meeting. And I was contacted by Bruce, and he would like to discuss amending it to deal with the speed limit heading to the Dollar General.
His, sorry, his notes,
It's under the stop sign.
his,
The stop sign ordinance, something about amending it after.
for the
The
speed
speed
limits.
limits are in, so in your stop sign ordinance, I only reiterated the intersections.
Yeah.
Your original ordinance is 2014-07, I believe, that created the entire ordinance. So within that are all of your speed limits.
Oh.
So I think I sent an email and copied everyone of the part where he had asked if the speed limit on that section of Jackson he was asking about was 30 or 20. Based on 2014-07, it's 30. He wants it to be 20, I believe.
And his notes are, have Danielle look into the speed limits. Some are up and they don't match going down the road. So I'm assuming he's saying that the speed limit signs that are up don't match what's in the ordinance.
Well, that ain't gonna be something you check.
Correct, which is why I didn't present anything in your
Okay.
email, and I'm here to say I need you to tell me what it is you're wanting me to change or amend. I don't know what's right and what's not right.
Right now it's 30, correct, based on what you found?
The stretch that he gave me, which was Jackson Street, I don't remember his detail. I don't remember what it was between, but it was on Jackson right before the Dollar General, right? The only thing that was 20 is the roads going around the ball diamond.
I think it'd be fine to change that to 20 in front of the Dollar General. I think it would be helpful to show us being proactive to try to create or stop some of the issues going on with that, so.
Same.
I'll turn that into a motion and make that section 20.
Okay, hang on.
Do you want, like, one of the guys to start working on that, though?
Well, we need to, change the ordinance first.
Yeah, we have to have a public hearing and do all this again.
Oh, my
Well,
lord.
but you won't wanna do that until you know everything that's wrong, do you?
What do you mean, we're
Well, that's,
changing the
we're
speed
saying
limit?
that's the only one that's messed up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read his note like that, though.
That's, well, and that's what I was asking. Are
That
there
wasn't the
any
way
other
I
sections
interpreted
that
it,
he says are
Right.
not the same
Oh.
as?
There, did it, maybe he said something in front of the ball diamond. Did he say something about that? Anyone?
The ball diamonds is 20.
But the speed limit signs aren't 20.
I don't know.
Okay, this sounds like something we ought to do
We
some
need to look
research on.
into.
Yeah, before you
I
vote to
also need to
change it.
know, okay, so on Jackson, but between what and, like, I need all the details of exactly where you want it to be 20
We'll get
also.
that to you.
Okay,
Corner of Jackson, State Road 32.
so do you,
Jackson,
nothing to
Jackson,
sign on
and
that.
Jackson.
It's just-
Should we
do you
just
rescind
table
your
this?
motion?
I rescind mine, and let's table this until we do further research.
Motion by Dale to table,
Second.
second by Brent. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Speed limits table.
well, this one's good. I don't wanna have to do it again, cause it's a process to change your stop sign
Kidding
stuff.
you.
What else you got going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who seconded that?
Huh?
Who seconded that?
He
Me.
did.
If you don't know,
20
just write me.
2025-11. This came in late. I didn't talk to Jensen until later this afternoon. But the change for the storage container ordinance that was requested was to make it prohibited in all zones to have the storage containers. So I deleted the big chunk of section 5, and then B now just reads prohibition in all zones for storage containers. This, if it is what you guys want, this is where the plan commission is going to have to take the first action on it. So I wanted to have a set of language that we can present to them. So if you guys are okay with the way this reads now and give me the go-ahead, I will they'll send it to the plan commission and request that they have a meeting to start the process of amending the zoning ordinance.
So basically, the way it reads is you have to have a building permit to place the storage containers. Is that?
Or 160 acres.
They're 100%, yeah.
Well, do you wanna keep that hundred and
really
sixty
says that.
acre, well, that's what it was existing, but one question I have though is, do you wanna keep that, or do you wanna make it that even then it's, I mean, it's no storage containers no matter what? I mean, there's no, nobody has hundred and sixty acres in.
160 acres in
So,
the town of Selma.
I didn't reiterate that, I just said prohibited in all, cause
Okay.
that doesn't exist, so.
So you're gonna make that change, remove the 160 acres.
I did, so the whereas just states what it currently had, the therefore sections, I don't put that back in there. I make it, so section 5B prohibits it in all zones.
Okay.
I like the wording.
So we're good with sending this to the planning commission?
Okay. I sent out the letter that was requested to No Athlete Left Behind. I did have a chance to talk to Tyler. We ended up seeing each other at a basketball game, so I talked to him about it. He was under the impression he had paid in full, so I double checked with Jennifer, and Cindy and we communicated. I went ahead and sent the letter for the 2 months that appears to still be unpaid. He should have or should be getting that anytime. We sent it, I think, the 6th. So he should have it by now, and I'm assuming I'll be hearing from him. But if I remember right, he may be on vacation this week. I think last week he was in. I was hoping maybe he'd get it and get with me. But I think he is gone this week, so it may not be until next week before we hear something. So I just wanted to know I got all that sent off. And then I was asked about entering the premises. So the current contract doesn't explicitly state this, but in Indiana, if there is something in regards to an emergency, you have the right to access the premises. So fire, water leak, something like that. If it's just normal, we want to check and make sure it was maintained or something was done at the end of the season, you're supposed to give reasonable notice, like a 24-hour, 48-hour notice. Hey, just so you know, we're going to go double check the ball diamonds and we're going to be in there. So to still respect their privacy. So that's the answer to that question. And the last thing is the agreement for legal services for 2026. And I didn't change anything from 2025. So it's identical with a different year.
I have questions.
Give me what you got.
Do we need to approve this?
I would prefer you do, or somebody's not getting their minutes.
Make a motion that we approve it.
Motion by Dell,
Second.
second by Brent. All in favor?
Aye.
Roll.
I was thinking the same thing. I need to remember that.
To Jennifer.
Okay. Do we have anything for Randy?
zoning. But one thing I did do around Christmas break was I looked at the permit fee schedule, and I know Cheyenne and Jennifer, we discussed this months ago. And so I compared that to stuff that's in our code of ordinance book as well, because some things are not, it's in the code of ordinance, but it's not on the fee schedule. So I was trying to put it all in one place to look at. So I don't know if there's any procedural things we need to do, but I did make a copy for everybody. Anything that's going to be highlighted in yellow is just something I added. Nothing was subtracted from the original permit fee schedule. It's just some things that were in the code of ordinance book that were not on the permit. So they're there, like room inspections, and that was not on the original permit fee, but it's in the code of ordinance book. So just have it all in one place, so I'm not missing something when it comes time to do some of these things.
Nice.
So this is just kind of a rough draft. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But anything in yellow is just something that was in the code of ordinance book, but it was not on the permit fee schedule. So it was written there. So nothing was subtracted. It was just adding things that were not on that. So if you want to take a look at it and give me feedback later.
Thank you.
Again, I don't know if there's any procedural things that have to be done. If you're
I just need to update, it's on my long list of things that keeps getting pushed back. That's very helpful.
That's all I have. Other than that, just again, like I said, anything in yellow is just something that was it's there. It's in the code of ordinance book, but it's not on the permit schedule. So I kind of have to. I'd have to have good memory to know. All right, here's your permit fee for a building permit, but yes, and then oh, here's your inspection thing, which doesn't always. I haven't done any charging of inspection fees because I didn't catch that there is such a thing by only looking at the schedule. So.
Yeah. Anything for Joel?
I do.
Okay.
Do you guys got anything? I received an email from somebody wanting a zoning. They couldn't find it, so I reached out to Kyle Johnson. This was just last night. And asked if he had something we could upload to our website. And it's that exact map. And anytime we make changes to that map, we're supposed to tell him. Just so I want you to be aware of that, besides me. I don't know, did you manage to get it up yet?
I have not yet.
So she's gonna
we
put,
will have a copy of it on the website.
it will be,
It's tiny, but if people know how to zoom,
you know,
it's there.
once they open it, they should be able to zoom in on whatever address that they're wanting to look at.
That might be the same lady that did finally get a hold of
And
me,
it
and she asked me
probably
the
is.
same question. I
Yeah.
said, I don't think we don't have anything.
No.
We just have these maps.
And
But-
the
But we're
plan
going to-
commission did
Nathan
change a
Coffey
couple
would
of
need to do
things
Yeah.
Okay.
that, usually, so like for the county, we only, like at the end of the year, Kylie comes and makes a presentation for a new map for anything that's changed.
Okay.
So that's just what I recommended to them. So I think there are a couple of changes from what's probably posted right there that
Okay.
needs at some point to get a new map
Well, I was
mapped out.
getting ready to say, he told me the last update he had, and I don't remember what it was now, do you?
I don't, but I don't think it was recent, so if they've done it.
They haven't been sent yet, cause we had decided we'd wait
Yeah.
until the end of the year, and we just
Okay.
haven't met again yet, so.
Yeah, it was like 23 or somewhere in there.
Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Cody?
I think Travis had to get to work. I don't have anything. I know he had some stuff, but I don't know what he had.
Okay, Bruce had a couple things that just, he says, this is street crew, has been working on salt spreader box to get it up and running. Some have, it needs, what does that say?
It's up and running and working.
It needs to be put in the dump.
Somehow it needs to be put.
Somehow it needs to be, okay, somehow it needs to be put in the dump bed and rewired. New box will be in February sometime. Is that,
He did say something the right way or boss somebody, I guess, dropped the ball on ordering it.
mm,
We told right way and they said it was be sometime February when the new one will get here.
Okay.
They don't have a date. They were hoping for beginning of the month of February.
Okay. And the old salt spreader is working currently. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's working, but the truck, it has that code or whatever where if you, the next fill up, it will limit it to like 4 miles an hour or something. So I don't know, do we wanna, the new salt spreader, what are we gonna put it in? We have the tailgate spreader for right now, so we have a salt spreader. We have 2 salt spreaders currently working, but just what we need to do with the old salt spreader out there until we get a new one, just keep it in the, on the flatbed and do that, or,
That's not, I don't know.
I'd say leave it on the flatbed for right now.
that's what I would
Yeah,
do,
that's a
instead of
suggestion.
trying to.
That same stuff we heard last month. If we fill it up with fuel, we think it's gonna go to 4 mile an hour. Same exact words. Fill it up. See if it works.
Everything we've read, and Travis and I both asked questions to people that we know that work on them, they say it is true. If you put, even if it's shut off and you try putting fuel in it and it registers, it will shut it off, so. I mean, we can do whatever.
I guess we try it, and then if not, we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Anything else for Cody?
I do have a question, not really directly for Cody, but do we wanna put like a clipboard or something? I know we discussed the word borders before, and we were putting it in the mailbox, but do we wanna put a clipboard somewhere where they're more prevalent?
That's a good idea. Somewhere to hang it on the wall.
Yeah, would that make it easier for you
I
guys?
thought we had one in there.
A clipboard?
Not a clipboard.
Okay.
I think there was a box or something that, where the blank ones were, but.
There's a tray that the blank ones are in, and
Oh.
they usually fill it out and then put it in their mailbox.
Just to know if it'd be easier to see
It-
the
I
word
mean-
borders or not.
It's whatever you guys.
And
wanna
there's
do.
no problem, I just know I put one in there, but I didn't put it in both your boxes,
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
Okay.
or if, if somebody writes in, just lets us know or something. Because not every day I come and check it, but
Okay.
every couple times a week I'll check it, but I don't check it every time I come in. I don't know what Travis does, if he checks it every time or what, but
I just didn't wanna clog your text, but I can text
I
you.
would rather just, me personally, I'd rather just, you guys text me.
Okay.
Okay.
It's easier that way I don't forget.
Thank you.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, Cody.
Yep.
Oh, Travis texted me. As of right now, we got the salt spreader back up and running. With the delay of the new spreader, we should probably look at moving the wiring over to the dump truck before the flatbed runs out of fuel. And the Z-Bar price is $1,600 for the first year and then $250 a year after that. It is a sale price and will go back to $2869.95 at the end of the month, according to the manager. This takes care of the underbody, paint, and interior with either a 7 or 10-year warranty. Can't remember which one. I believe it's 10. Not sure if you want both trucks done or just the new one. Any other questions, someone can call him.
Okay. And I know Bruce was gonna talk about this, when I spoke with him yesterday. But yeah, 1,600 is a lot, so. Do we wanna do this right now or talk about this later?
Better do it now,
Okay.
before you put salt in that damn thing.
So is that, do you wanna move forward with this, or is there anything
Yeah,
else?
yeah, if you're gonna put Z-Bar in there, but you better have somebody take care of the paperwork, so in 5 years, when it rusts out again, we ain't dropped the ball and they won't do nothing about it. We spent 10 grand in salt prevention, and it ain't no good. Cause to me, that's what's happened with the last truck.
Okay. Alright, so
Is that a motion?
is that a motion to
Yes.
move forward with this?
However
Okay.
you wanna
I was
word it.
trying to figure out. So motion by Brent to move forward with the Z-Bar for just the new
The
truck,
$16.99,
for
$15.99.
just the new truck.
Here, what's,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Make a motion to
Somebody put that in,
move ahead, and we also need to make sure that the paperwork is taken
I don't
care
have
of
the
for
amount
It's 16, it's 1,500, yeah, right there. It's the sale price. So we have a,
Caution right now.
I know I'm on caution. I'm getting hot.
we have a,
Turn the fan on.
we have a motion
Furnace
by,
may go up.
we have a motion by Brent to move forward with the sale,
No
with
seconds.
Z-Bar.
Second,
Second by Cindy. All in favor?
aye.
All right.
So this is what it's called, that they're doing?
The new salt spreader, are we putting it in the new truck?
I think that's what we discussed.
Okay, I'm just asking, that way we have,
I assume that's why we're paying $1,200 in wiring fees.
I didn't know if we wanted it in the dump truck to where it's easier to clean and the salt's not sitting in the bed of the new truck, or I'm just asking, before it gets here and
I like that idea,
we
Okay.
have.
but I thought that's why we paid all that money to have it wired.
It's just wired for the plow. It's not wired for a salt spreader right now,
Who made the
because the
motion?
wiring stuff comes in with
Who
the new
made the
salt
motion?
spreader.
Yeah, they don't need to be in a new truck.
I just was thinking it's
Okay.
easier to
Sorry.
clean
It's
out salt.
whatever
lines.
you think is best.
It should be in a dump truck.
Okay.
We could always put the tailgate spreader on
That's
the
what
new
I was
truck, because
getting
it
ready to
doesn't get as used as much as the,
I'm already counting it 10, what?
What he just said about the tailgate spreader
Uh-huh.
going on the new truck, is there more wiring that needs done?
We
There's
already
gonna,
have
there's
wiring.
gonna have to be wires to run it on everything.
which we already have the harness and stuff for that, so that's just swapping from truck to truck.
I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, you're gonna have to do another additional appropriation, cause I guarantee we ain't gonna have enough money for all this stuff.
So you're saying that the wires that we currently have on that old truck will work on this new salt spreader? Is that what you just said? Or why were you saying?
No.
The wiring for the tailgate spreader just needs transferred. We don't have to buy new wiring.
Oh, I see what you're saying, but
I
it
can
needs to be
call
installed. Okay.
Brian and see what he would charge us when the new one comes in to,
Guaranteed it's at least $1,000 to $2,000.
I can call and ask him that question and get back.
Please call before you do it.
Yep. I'll call him tomorrow.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask that before, if it came in before the next meeting.
Yeah, I like it going into the dump truck.
Okay.
I do. That's 16 gauge compared to 6 gauge metal.
And it's easier to clean out. We can raise the bed and spray the salt out.
Alright.
I thought we already had it wired to put in the new truck. I
No, it was just
misunderstood
the-
all that.
Yeah, it was just the plow wiring was in the new truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Jennifer, you're
Was you able to talk to Bill about that
no, I was gonna
So do you
talk
wanna
to him on
wait
the side. Yeah.
till the next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, a couple of you, I asked about the attorney fees for the church parking lot, and you thought the board voted to pay it, and we both looked through meeting minutes and can't find it, so if that's your wish, please do
We
that.
didn't make a motion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, for this board to pay the churches, you did make that motion?
Yeah, I thought we did.
You
yeah.
did?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. I couldn't find it, and I'm guessing it was a meeting I wasn't at. And I asked Cheyenne also, and she couldn't recall, so.
I
Why
don't,
would-
there are a
why
lot of
would we
things I
pay
don't
for that?
remember, but I do know you did, huh?
Why would we pay for that?
You guys agreed to pay for that because we're doing the memorandum of understanding, which I actually got finished this afternoon, but too late to present it to you guys for today. So they're going to let you use the parking lot whenever you want, the section that they own now.
We did agree on it.
Yeah, it was
When it started out, they were paying for it. Because there was some discrepancy in what was owned and where it wasn't, and the surveyor and all of that. And Charles was, the way I understood it, was willing to pay, the church was gonna pay to have all the title and everything done, so it was in their name.
They pay a portion of something already.
Yeah, I think that part did happen. Then this was, it was kind of like a two-phase thing.
So
We did that
when
part.
did this happen? When did we agree?
I don't
We,
matter.
it was early 2025, I think.
Yeah,
It was probably when we were both out.
Yeah.
For
I'm
me not
guessing.
to remember it and you don't remember it, I mean,
yeah, I don't
I
just remember the conversation because I set up a new amicus in my internal system at the office to separate the time because, so that you guys knew which was which after you made that motion. So I do know you did that, that's why I have
But
two.
they have paid the first part, correct?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
So what do we need to do with that if we can't find the motion? Or,
There's three of you. You guys go ahead.
I know, but I don't know if we need to redo it or if that,
You made I
I'm
don't know what
saying that-
minutes it's in, but
I couldn't find it.
if it makes you feel better, make another motion, but it's somewhere in your records.
How much is it?
Oh, I don't know, I don't have.
523.72.
500?
Yeah, sorry, that's not correct. 577.22.
Okay.
See, made a big deal out of nothing.
I did.
Should've let that up.
I'm getting ready to throw a bottle at you, brother.
Just- Will you just do the motion so that I don't have to look at it?
do we,
please?
okay, do we, make a motion
I am very
to pay for the legal fees for the transfer of the church? Is that how that should be worded?
For church parking lot
Transfer of church
matter
parking.
in the amount of,
577.63.
But is that it? Is that finish it?
yeah.
So moved.
Motion by Dale. Motion by Dale.
You're up, Cindy.
Second.
Second by Cindy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Alright, motion carried.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find it. We discussed the gas bill. I think I've talked to all of you guys about that. The gas bill at 312 South Albany.
Okay.
It's really hard to change from calling it Molly's.
And I called
So-
and then ended up hanging up because I was on hold for like ever, so.
It's awful. You can't get through
So
to
there
nobody.
has to be something going on with that, cause there is
Yeah.
no way that that room is more than this room.
I know. That's what I said too. And I mean, we keep it
So
on
I
a
don't know if we need to
decent
call back
temperature.
and say that there's a leak or something and have them come and do their testing or whatever, but there's something going on.
Okay.
Like the gas heat?
Cause it was double, almost double this bill.
What I pay for this
And when I say it was,
meeting room in my office.
when they came and turned it back on for whatever they had to service or whatever, it was set on, when they say 67 or something like that, so there's
Yeah.
no way that that gas bill should have been double this, so.
No. And then, who, is Jeremy gonna start at the sewage this Thursday?
I will have to contact him,
Is that what the expectation is?
that I need to know.
That's what I'm asking.
I believe Hunter's off the board now, as of now, right? He has
Yes,
officially
we
resigned.
have his
So-
resignation.
Okay.
So when you call and tell him to please be there Thursday, also tell him to get with me. I will have to swear him in. Okay. I think that is all I have.
Okay.
I probably have more, but I don't know what it is.
I have this barricade, I don't know what, I know he mentioned it, I can't remember what this is for, but he got bids on a barricade. I would say just wait until he can explain it in the next meeting.
I
Do we
agree.
need more barricades?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So do we have anything else to
I have
present?
one thing I'm gonna retract on new business, so, Bluebird Day was formerly known as Bluebird Days, it's gonna be rebranded. The date is August the 5th through the 8th, so it will be before school starts this year. We do have a carnival coming back, which it's going to be one of the, original carnival companies that was there. So it's something that we need to make sure whoever Saturday evening.
Okay. And it's going to stay Bluebird Days, or you're changing the name?
Right at the moment, it will be formally known as Bluebird Days.
Okay.
That ain't the usual weekend, is it?
No,
No.
it's not.
Okay.
So we're trying to make sure that it's before school starts, where there's activity on Wednesday, Thursday, and so
Okay.
it's been a task, but it's happening.
There will be a carnival.
There will be a carnival.
Anything else to bring up, mention? Or if not, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Quick as
Aye.